Alex Pereira enters UFC 320 with a clear goal, to reclaim his light heavyweight title from Magomed Ankalaev. Their first battle at UFC 313 saw Ankalaev dominate the Octagon with pinpoint wrestling and takedowns, keeping the Brazilian on the back foot for much of the fight. The rematch gives Poatan an opportunity to adjust, and UFC legend Michael Bisping has provided valuable insight into how he can turn the tide. On his YouTube channel, the Count suggested that Alex Pereira should be the aggressor from the start. He's got to bite down on his mouthpiece. Go forward, and take chances, Bisping said. He emphasized the importance of cage control. Backing up against the octagon fence can help neutralize Ankalaev's takedowns. But Pereira cannot afford to be cornered like he was in their first fight. Michael Bisping further reiterated that the only thing that will make or break this fight is whether Alex Pereira can remain aggressive from the very first bell. He was the busier guy with the hands and, of course, the wrestling attempts as well. He had the control. And, of course, he completed a few takedowns as well. So Alex Pereira has got to be the aggressor, Bisping said on his UFC 320 prediction video. The objective is to stay active and command the pace, reducing Magomed Ankalaev's ability to enforce his wrestling. Glover Teixeira, who has been coaching the Brazilian for years, reiterated the importance of aggression but added that confidence and mental preparedness will characterize the rematch. On the Overdogs Brazil podcast, he stated, "The first round will be brutal. Poatan will press the entire time because he is prepared." Teixeira feels Pereira's mindset and focus are just as important as his technique in avoiding overwhelming situations like the last time. Both experts emphasize that Pereira's striking volume has to be higher and more consistent. Poatan can disrupt Ankalaev's rhythm and limit his ability to set up takedowns by attacking him and managing distance. It's a method that requires a balance of aggression, timing, and spatial awareness within the cage. Ultimately, UFC 320 will test Pereira's evolution as a fighter. With the help of experts and a fresh emphasis on pressure and cage control, he has the tools to overcome Magomed Ankalaev's talents. But what if we tell you that the loss against the reigning champion had a lot more to do with the amount of respect between the two fighters? Well, that is another theory that has surrounded the Brazilian and his title defeat. Unlike what we heard from Michael Bisping and Glover Teixeira, some experts believe Alex Pereira's first loss to Magomed Ankalaev wasn't just about skill or technique but also about mindset. According to former UFC title challenger Dan Hardy, Poatan may have shown Ankalaev more respect than necessary, allowing the champion to control the pace and dictate the exchanges. He said, "I think maybe Pereira had a little bit too much respect for Magomed Ankalaev in the last fight. That hesitation, even if subtle, can make all the difference at the elite level." Hardy noted that Pereira's natural aggression thrives when he presses forward, closes the gap, and takes the fight to his opponent. In UFC 313, he waited for Ankalaev to make the initial move, allowing the Russian to establish the tone and execute takedowns more efficiently. Hardy believes Poatan could have benefited from pushing himself more, using his clinch and forward pressure to limit Magomed Ankalaev's offensive options. This knowledge serves as a road map for the rematch at UFC 320. The Brazilian can limit Ankalaev's space by pushing him to use his back foot while applying constant pressure. It's a technique that combines psychological control and physical superiority, giving Poatan a legitimate chance to reclaim the light heavyweight title.